Hello, everyone. This is for the podcast for December 1st. This is for the podcast for December 1st. You're going to be doing parallel and perpendicular ones. So let's remind you about parallels. So let's hold off before we do a perpendicular. Let's go to a parallel. So they want you to do a parallel one. So first we got to get the slope of this. So if I go from this point to that point, I'm going down 2, right 1, down 2, right 1. So that's just down 2, because over 1 is just going to give you that. Parallel, you're going to draw a parallel line anywhere you want. Come on, I had you, there we go. And what's the slope of that? Well, if I look at that point, up 2 over 1. Oh, back 1. Oh, geez, good Lord. Up 2, back 1 is what I said. So, up 2, back 1 is negative 2. Okay? So it's also negative 2. So parallel lines, same slope. Okay? Let's go to now one that's perpendicular. Parallel, perpendicular. Okay. So the first thing you got to do is find the original slope. So let's look at this point to that point. So down 1, right 1, 2, 3, 4. Down 1, right 4. So that would be it. Now, before I do the perpendicular, I just want you to remember parallel lines have the same distance apart. Perpendiculars are like these axes. They're at a right angle. So if I have a line that looks like this, perpendicular is not going to look like that. There we go. These are looking like a right angle. Perpendicular lines form 90 degrees where they touch. Okay? So I want you to draw a perpendicular line. So grab a point anywhere you want, and when it turns green, then you are perpendicular. And count the slope. If I rise 1, 2, 3, 4, and over 1, then my slope is 4. Okay, and then you'd submit your answer. Perpendicular, okay. It's a vertical line. You should remember the slope of a vertical line is undefined because you're rising, but you're not running. And so that means that you're rising, say 3, but you're not running. You can't divide by 0. So the slope of a vertical line is undefined. Okay? Draw a perpendicular line to it. Doesn't matter where. There we go. The slope of that line, I'm running, but I'm not rising. There's no rise. The rise is worth 0. But I'm running some number, 2. That's worth 0. Okay? So, vertical lines have an undefined slope. Perpendicular to that is going to be horizontal, which you know then the slope is 0. Okay? Let me find one that runs this way. There we go. The first thing you do is find, oh, we already did parallel. Skip that. Parallel, parallel, perpendicular. We did a vertical one. Okay. Perpendicular to this, the slope of this line is horizontal, so it's 0. And when you draw a perpendicular line to it, it's going to be vertical, so then it's undefined. Okay? Parallel, perpendicular, we did that. Parallel, we did. Perpendicular, we did one like that one. Parallel, come on. Give me a nice perpendicular. For all these ones that have negative slopes, I wanted a perpendicular. There we go. This has a positive slope, but I wanted to get one that looked like that. So find the slope. If I start there and go to this point, I'm going to rise 1, 2, 3, and run 2. Rise 3 and run 2. The slope of that line is 3/2. And it said it wanted perpendicular, so pick a point. And when it turns green, then it's perpendicular. Get the slope. I'm going to rise 1, 2, and go back 1, 2, 3. Or if I start here, I go down 1, 2, and right 3. Down 2, and right 3. So negative 2/3. The first way I did it was up 2, back 3. It's still negative 2/3. Okay? So then you'd come back over here, and you'd write in negative 2 divided by 3. Okay? And remember, it's to get that division symbol, so I'm typing on the keyboard negative 2 and the backslash key 3. Okay? And it gives me, it types it then on the keyboard or on the screen, this. So the division symbol, the fraction bar, is just that slash. Okay? I think that's all I need to cover for you guys. Okay? And if you have any questions on it, let me know.